So, the Asia RMR predictions are over, and now it's time. That's right, we're in the Americas RMRs now, and everything's crazy. 7 spots up for grabs, and a lot more than 7 teams competing. So let's get to it, shall we? Round 1, Furia versus Legacy. It's Furia. Liquid versus Wildcard Game 2, oh gosh. I could see Wildcard being a Wildcard and upsetting, but for the time being, I'm going to go Liquid. Complexity versus Bestia, that should be Complexity. Pain versus Nouns, Pain's a really good team, so not saying that Nouns aren't, but I'm going to go Pain on this one. 9Z and Red Canids. I'm going upset on this one. I think Red Canids could do the impossible in beating 9Z. 9Z for a while were really, really good. I think Red Canids could just, in a best of 1, I think it could go Red Canids' way. M80, they should take care of boss. MIBR, they're way too good to fall to crew. And Imperial are going to beat Case. So now we go to the 1-0s. Furia versus Red Canids, and I think it's Furia. Caserado, Fallen, Yuri. That's too good of a core to lose to Red Canids. I'm going to go Furia. Liquid versus Imperial. This is where... oh, could be a matchup and a half. But I think I got to go the upset Imperial, actually. I don't think Liquid are going to go perfect. Complexity versus MIBR. Again, a very close game. Best of 1, it could be MIBR. I wouldn't be surprised. But for now, Elige versus Insani, I think Elige is going to take this one with Complexity. And Pain versus M80 to round out the 1-0s, I think Pain should do well against M80. So now to the 0-1s. 9Z versus Case. 9Z should win that one. Legacy versus Crew, it could be a good game. I think I have Legacy taking this one. Wildcard versus Boss. Wildcard busy with Wildcard dominates against Boss. I'm taking Wildcard over Boss. And Bestia versus Nouns, I think Nouns are going to take it against Bestia. And now we go to the 2-0s. Who's going to make it in? Furia versus Imperial, man. It's a best of 3. It could go any direction. But I've got to take Furia on this one for now, because Furia always make it to the major. They always do, whether it's in convincing fashion or not convincing fashion. But I think Furia go 3-0 in this one. Pain versus Complexity, again, flip a coin. This one's coin flip, but I think Complexity are going to go into the major as well. Might not be 3-0, but I have them beating Pain right now. We go to the 1-1s, Liquid versus 9Z, and Liquid are too good to drop against 9Z. I know it's a best of 1, anything can happen, but I think Liquid should take care of business. Wildcard versus Red Canids, I think Wildcard should take that one. M80 versus Nouns, that one could be a good game as well, but I'm going M80 on this one. I'm not sure about Nouns facing against M80. MIBR versus Legacy. I mean, MIBR, best of 1. They could drop it, but they have a pretty good team down there in Brazil. I think MIBR is taking that one. And then the 0-2s, best of 3s. Bestia versus Crew, and I think Bestia recently have been getting a little bit better. I think they are going to take it over Crew. Case and Boss, I think Case are out at this point. I think Boss take it. So now we go to the 2-1s. Win this and you go in as well. Pain versus Wildcard. Best of 3. I think it's going 3 games. I think Pain are going to take the 3rd game though. So Wildcard will go 2-2. Liquid versus MIBR. This one is such a down to the wire game. It's insane. Insani versus you have Twists and NAF. Twists and NAF. Ultimate being that wild card as well. No pun intended. I think Liquid are going to take that one and move in as 3-1s. Imperial, they are way too good to drop to M80 in a best of 3. So I am going Imperial. No offense against M80, but I do have Imperial going in. For the 1-2s to survive, Red Canids will beat Boss. I think Red Canids are too good. Legacy versus Bestia. And again, Bestia have been getting better. They could upset Legacy, but right now I have Legacy winning that one. I don't think it's in the cards for Bestia. And this one, Nouns versus 9Z, this one's down to the wire as well. I can see Nouns taking it in 3, but I think 9Z will, and Martinez gets a chance at going to the major. So as of right now, Nouns, Bestia, Boss out, Case Crew out, Furia, Complexity in, Team Liquid, Imperial, Pain in. Final matchups, 2-2, best of 3. MIBR versus 9Z is such a close game. But I think MIBR are going to take this one. MIBR are quite good. I think MIBR is taking that one. Legacy versus Wildcard. To survive, I have Wildcard taking this one. It might be a close game, but I think Wildcard just, I don't know, man. They've been trying to get to the major for a long time. I think this is their year where they're going to be right there or they first team kicked out. And Red Canids versus M80, again, this one could go 3 maps, but at this point, I got M80 going on, which means Red Canids, Legacy, and 9Z are knocked out. But now, the 8th place, 7th place decider. Is M80 going in or is Wildcard going in? M80's been trying for years. Wildcard's been trying for a while. It's so down to the wire on this one. I think if there's a game that's going to go overtime, it is going to be this one. But I think Sonic and Fizzy finally make it into the major by the skin of their teeth. So I am locking this in as my predictions. Complexity of Furia 3-0. Team Liquid, Pain Gaming, Imperial Esports 3-1. MIBR and Wildcard make it in 3-2. M80 is the first one out. Red Canids, Legacy, and 9Z will go 2-3. Nouns will go 1-3. Boss will go 1-3. And Bestia will go 1-3. And Case and Crew will go 0-3. But that's my thoughts on the North American scene, South American scene as well. We're going to go Europe pretty darn soon, but that is my predictions and picks on who's going in and who's not going in to the Shanghai Major in 2024. So comment down below, who do you think is going to make it? Is Team Liquid going in? Is Wildcard going to get that last spot? Does Red Canids, maybe Nouns, have it in them to go to the major instead? Comment down below, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe because we are going to be going through a lot of more RMRs and going through the games as well. The very first game should be starting at 20 hours, which is 8 o'clock Pacific time. That's really late. So I will see you guys in the next one. Comment down below who you got, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out. Peace.